it's your Mystic Messenger here, and I missed you guys. I hope all is well on this Motion Monday. That's what I'm going to call it. Motion Monday. The motions of life on Monday. The emotions of a Monday. You know, Mondays is sometimes a little motion for us all. It's like a wave, from the weekend. Let's cleanse our energy from the weekend of, not having to do so much, not having to worry about so many things. And then it comes the week where we got to get back in the motion of work and kids, if you have children, getting back in the flow of the school week, so Mondays is always up and down. I'm going to start in by, let's call in spirit. I want to thank my ancestors and my spirit guides, the Holy Spirit, for helping me bring in these messages that we may need to hear on this Monday. Let's let it be a moment and not the whole day. No matter what could possibly go wrong, for one, redirection is God protection. That's number one. Number two, we're going to allow things to be a moment and not steal our joy for the whole day. So no matter what we go through, no matter what this Monday could bring, do not let it overpower you being grounded. It's a moment. Okay, something went wrong. Give it 10 minutes. Take the 10 minutes to breathe. Acknowledge what's going on in that moment. What can you do to keep yourself in a grounded position and try to cope with it like that? So, for me, I had a rough Monday. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Already started off. First of all, last week I had a situation. I had to go to the school for my boys and deal with some things with them because my little guys are a little antsy and things like that. They have a lot of energy, so school days are kind of hard. These are things that I don't mind being vulnerable talking about because I feel like people that are parents, these are things that you deal with. And even when I was at the school, they was telling me like, we don't want you to feel like this is a projection of you as a parent, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like everybody that's parents go through certain things with their kids because we all are learning what is the best way for our kids. My diamonds all over the place, y'all, but it's cool. What are the best way for us to help our kids learn the way that's best for them or be comfortable the way that's best for them. So I feel like if you a parent, you understand where I'm coming from. It's not always easy being a parent. It don't come with a handbook. Nobody taught us what it would be like. And plus, we're learning each child individually. So me, I have 5 children. So I have 5 people to learn individually. I can't look at them as a whole. And I think that sometimes that's where parents go wrong too, doing everything in this whole as a whole because they make it easier. But it's easier for you, not easier for the kid. Everybody needs to be acknowledged as an individual. You know what I'm saying? They need to understand them without others. Like, mommy, I know that you love and understand me by myself, not with my siblings. So, I'm just trying to figure it out too, Every day you learn how to be a better person, a better parent, a better support system for your children. Every day you get better because what's our affirmation? I'm getting better and better every day and every way. I'm getting better and better every day and every way. I'm getting better and better every day and every way. We getting better and better every day and every way, no matter how it look. Long as we taking the initiative to do better the next day than we did the previous day, then we doing all that we can in our power, in our control to get better every day. Mind you, what our mindful practice need to be is that we cannot control things outside of ourselves. At the end of the day, even as a parent, you can control your child to a certain extent, but a part of them is their whole own self, and there's nothing you could do to change it. I mean, not nothing you could do to change it because you can do things to change it. What I'm meaning is you can't have control over their emotions because you're not them. That's what I mean. Like, at the end of the day, we have to be willing to understand that we can't control everything. We never will be able to. The main thing that we get to control is ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And to do that, we have to slow down, because it's so crazy that it say slow the fuck down. And I feel like somebody need to hear that. Slow the fuck down. And I mean that in the nicest, lovingest, humblest way. Slow the fuck down. You're not in a hurry. We're not in no rat race with nobody. The only person you is in a race with, and you're not even in a race with them, is your old self dying off and becoming your new self, baby. You're not in no rush to do that, because you want to make sure that you're looking at the fine print, and you making sure that you are acknowledging all the areas where you feel some type of way, and that you're not suppressing anything due to like moving fast. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to be suppressing things or looking over things because you're moving so fast trying to get to the next level. You're not in competition with nobody. You only in competition with your best version of yourself, letting your old self die off. The only competition you have is yourself. And that's facing yourself and saying, I want to be better in this area. That's it. And that's not even a competition. That's just readjustments. You know what I'm saying? You looking at yourself in the mirror and you saying, I can readjust this for a better outcome. I can change this to get a better outcome. I can face this and take accountability for that so that I can get a better outcome. So in reality, you're not even in no type of competition. You're not in no type of rat race. Only thing you doing is readjusting yourself in areas that you can get a better result if you do things a different way. You know what I'm saying? So slow down. Take a minute, smell the roses, figure out where you at with things, what it is. I'm going to take that because it was right there. Let's see. I'm going to see how I feel. I'm going to get this one. I might get two. But we need to learn how to slow down. Because what I learned in the last couple of days, looking at different things, listening to people that I listen to, my choice of people, and the one thing is that a lot of times, and I can speak for myself when I say this, a lot of times in slowing down, y'all, at this point, let me just take my little diamonds off. I'm going to just have one. So what I'm learning is that slowing down and meditating, even if you're not a person that is that comfortable with meditating, 5 minutes will help you. Even if you meditate with your eyes open and you just sit in silence for 5 minutes just to let your mind breathe. Try not to think about anything. Clear your mind. And I want to start saying clear my mind chakra, clear my heart chakra, clear my throat chakra when I talk, speak, and give wisdom to others, because we want that to have a clear flow, So even if you just sit for 5 minutes and if you sit for 5 minutes and just clear your mind out, you know what I'm saying? Clear things out and give yourself that space. You is as much of an asset to this world sitting in silence and doing nothing as you is doing something. You are allowed to take some time off. You might be seeing the angel number 911. You can look that up and it'll let you know what it means, because it just stuck out to me to see 911. Me, when I see 911, I did look up the meaning, but I can't off break tell you what it was. But let me see. Because I've been seeing it a lot. What does the angel number 911 mean? 911, this is beautiful. The angel number 911 signifies a time of ending and new beginning, urging you to embrace change and focus on personal growth and transformation. It can also indicate a need for spiritual awakening and increasing awareness of your life's purpose. Okay, okay. So it says embracing endings and new beginnings, and I kept seeing it. Like I literally see it every day for the past like 2 weeks. Now when I catch it every time, so I think it's like for me, I felt like a 911 to pay attention to the fact that you've made it further than you think. You at that completion stage where you closing out one cycle and starting a new. It say endings and new beginnings. So I think it's a 911 call to call into ourselves and check into ourselves and make sure that we are giving ourselves grace and space to release this ending and step into this new beginning. So whoever need to hear that, you are at the right place at the right time. You're allowing things that's supposed to die off. So that when you step into this new chapter of your life, you no longer taking none of that old residue with you. That's why it's important to take 5 or 10 minutes out of the day for yourself. If you just sit in silence and don't allow your brain to be free, and don't, try not to think about too much or anything. Just give your mind the space to just be. It's important to give yourself that time to slow down. Smell the roses, get in nature. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so hard on yourself, because you have to think it wasn't easy getting to where you at right now. It was so many days that you wondered, how would you get to this part of your life? Clarity, understanding, transformation. So it's like, give yourself grace. You came a long way, and it's not an easy fight. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, love on yourself. Give yourself some big old hugs. Tell yourself, I love you unconditionally. I love you unconditionally. No matter what it look like right now, we is exactly where we supposed to be. And that is great, because it was times we didn't figure that we would be here. So give yourself grace on where you made it to, the things you left behind to become this version of you right now. And and you will champion your truth. That's what it says. And you will champion your truth like a mofo and rest on the seventh day. And you will champion your truth like a motherfucker and rest on the seventh day. And that's what I'm saying. Give yourself a rest. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And that's the truth. The truth will set you free. The thing is, being truthful with yourself, it might piss you up a little bit, having to take accountability, because in reality, 1313, you might be seeing the number 1313. That's new beginnings and transformation. It will piss you off, because in reality, you have to take accountability, and that accountability is going to allow you to say, well, damn, honestly, a lot of these things that I went through was partially my fault, because in becoming a new, you have to take accountability. You have to go and face them fears that is harder to face. You got to ask yourself, what did I do to put myself in this predicament? What am I doing to keep myself in a stagnant mind frame or area? What am I doing? Am I staying too long in emotional motions and kind of drowning in them? Because we have to take accountability for that. I feel like that for myself. I'm going to be even more vulnerable with y'all. I felt like that. I was watching a video of a person that I like to watch, and she said that to me, and when she said it, I thought about it, and I said, sometimes I feel like I do that. Like days I'll be cool, and then I just get emotional, and I kind of just like let myself swim in it, and that's not so healthy. And I'm just being real with y'all, because I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to act as if I don't go through these motions in the oceans like y'all do. That's why I'm here, to let you know that it's not just you. It's a few of us, more than a few of us, going through these same motions in the oceans and all of that. But we all got different coping skills. Not coping. We all have different root skills to get to it at the root and learn from it. So we can take a little bit of information from multiple people. It ain't no one person righter than the other to me. I feel like everybody that's sending you this energy to push forward, to accelerate no matter what, to keep going. We all have different techniques to it. So you can take a little bit from here and a little bit from here and a little bit from here with your little bit and make a lot of bit of sense that help you move forward in your life the best way that fits for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take one more inner peace card because you can't never have too much peace. I don't feel like you can. I'm going to take this one because it flipped out. And breathe the fuck in. And breathe the fuck in and chill the fuck out. And look, this is so beautiful, ain't it? That water, I want to be right there on that beach chilling the fuck out. I promise y'all. I want to breathe the fuck in and chill the fuck out. LOL. It's always me thinking I'm text message. You feel me? But that was my message. I just want you to know that where you at is where you're supposed to be at the end of the day. If you need to do more, it's going to come to you to do more. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with taking some time to chill out and relax and rejuvenate and reset and love on yourself and give yourself grace. Life don't have to be hard. Life don't always have to be sad. And everything ain't always easy either. And that's okay. But we can make it where it's workable. We can work through these things. Everything is workable. If I made that up, oh well, sorry y'all, but everything is workable. We can work through these little emotions in the oceans. We can work through any problems that's coming ahead. If we made it to the problem, we meant to make it through the problem. There's no way we would have made it to it if we can't make it through it. You understand what I'm saying? You wouldn't have even made it this far. If you can't get through certain things, you wouldn't even made it this far to want to take accountability, to want to take the initiative, to care about where you where things are working out or not working out in your life. You know what I'm saying? Things that you need to take accountability on, things that you can fix, ways that you can do things better in a better way to get a better result. If you didn't care to be the best version of yourself, you wouldn't even be here right now in this place trying to figure out the best ways to move forward that works well with you. Everything that worked for me won't work for you. Everything that worked for him won't work for her. And that's fair. We just here using different information that makes up something that we can work with. You're not meant to work with everybody. You're not meant to take advice from everybody. But the people that you do take it from, you take that with your own advice for yourself and you set up some type of plan that helps you get through your day better without being in a victim mentality, because that's not what you want. You don't want to be the victim, because life is not happening to you. Life is happening for you. All the things that fall apart are for better things to fall together. Don't ever forget that. Redirection is God protection. We know that. So no matter what it look like, you can make it through these emotions. If you made it to them, you're going to make it through them. And it's nothing. It's no nothing. Do you understand? I got you. You got me. We got each other. We are a divine family of love, and we just sending peace, love, light, and blessings to all of our family. People that ain't in this community, people that'll come later on, people that might not know about this community yet, but they'll run across this one day, you know? That's just how I feel. So, our affirmation for life: everything is working out for us. Everything is working out for us. Everything is working out for us. Working out for us. Working out for us. Everything is working out for us. Everything is working out for us. Everything is working out for us. Working out for us. Working out for us. That one always gets me. It makes me feel so good because I feel like everything is working out for all of us in divine timing. Everything gonna look different in everybody's life. Nobody living the same life. You know what I'm saying? We all on the same stage. We all in the same universe at this time. We all in one universe together, and then we all in our individual universe. So with that being said, All we doing is taking a little bit of advice from each other to get through our universe, to be the center stage of our own universe. You understand me? We all on one stage together, and then we have our own personal stage where we get to be the main character in the center of that stage. So I wish everybody a great Monday. I hope that you taking time out for yourself and space to go through the motions of the oceans that you're feeling, good, bad, or indifferent. If you feeling sad, let it be a moment. Oh, acknowledge how you feel. I'm angry right now. Right now, I might not be totally sure why I'm angry, but this is how I feel. I'm going to take 10 minutes to allow myself to feel exactly how I feel. And after that 10 minutes, I'm going to hug myself. I love you unconditionally. I feel you. I see you. You're not going unheard, unseen, unfelt. And you're going to do a grounding motion. If it's meditate for 5 minutes. If it's walking, get some air. If it's sit in the grass with your socks off. If it's just be for 5 minutes. You do that 5 or 10 minutes. You give yourself that grace and you go on to finish your day and make the best of it. You know what? I gave myself a couple of minutes to get myself together, to understand how I'm feeling. Now I'm going to take that information and I'm going to walk through my day and I'm going to try to keep everything to a minimum. I'm not going to overextend myself today. I'm not going to try to do too many things today because I already know this is how I feel. I'm going to do what I need to do, and then I'm going to reset for the rest of the day. That's fair. You have the right to do that. You might be seeing 2121. That's alignment and new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? This energy is a little fickle because we are transforming the energy right now. You going from old chapter closing out to a new one beginning, and it feels like roller coaster rides, but at the same time, it's the best roller coaster ride you can ever ride because you get a new chapter with a clean slate to start fresh, to make better decisions that will bring you better outcomes. So that's what we need to see. Don't always look at what ain't working out, but look at what is working out. The things that ain't working out ain't supposed to work out because they're allowing these new things to work out for your better good, your highest good. So we're going to get a spirit message, an angel number, and then I'm going to let you guys enjoy your Monday. Okay. All right. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times show your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. So we're going to keep shining our light. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I ain't the best singer, but I'm going to sing it, okay? Then I'm going to take one at the bottom, and it say, you are not moving too slow. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. I told you, you're not moving too slow. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to not be where others are because you not meant to be where they at. You know what I'm saying? You on your own path in life going where you need to go for your journey. Your journey and my journey and his journey and her journey will never look the same. Now we will have like-minded minded things happening, and experiences. We will have similar, that's what I'm trying to say. We would have similar experiences, but none of our lives is the same. Everything happened in our lives differently. We just all can use advice from each other to help along the way to make it as best as possible to get through these things, because we all have different perspectives, and with that comes a lot of help, a lot of guidance. when you can see another perspective, when you can understand where somebody else is coming from and how you can use that perspective to make your life better. There's nothing wrong with getting advice. There's nothing wrong from learning from somebody. Younger, older, it doesn't matter. You know, I think a lot of older people got it bad. They don't like to have to learn from somebody younger than them, which I don't resonate with that, because I'm the type of person that don't mind learning from whoever can teach me. You understand me? I'm open like that. Like, you know, teach me what it is that I might not know. Give me a new perspective. I'm okay with it. I'm open-minded, you know, to somebody younger than me teaching me something, because they're looking at it from a different perspective, a different path, a different environment. Because when I walked my first steps at 1 in 89, these kids that's in their life right now, they didn't walk the same walk as me, and I ain't walk the same walk as them. So yes, somebody 2 years old can teach you something today, because you didn't walk the same walk as that 2-year-old. You wasn't 2 years old in 2025. It's a difference. So I feel like you can learn from anybody. Okay, let's... Ooh. Holy Spirit, please come down and give us clear messages. I meant to say that. Archangel Michael, please protect us. Anybody sending evil eye, we send it back 100-fold. Okay. That is crazy. Okay. You know, I'm going to take the top card and the bottom card. 444, protection. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come, and allow all doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. I feel the affirmation we have is, I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. The bottom angel number I got was 1234. Persistence. Keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. Affirmation. I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. So that is what I have for you. It's your mystic messenger. God love you the most, but I love you too. And I hope you have a wonderful Monday with love.